As it is used in line 30, the phrase something innate most nearly means. And I'm going to actually cross out the words something innate, replace them with the letter X, and that's because we don't actually need to know what these words mean to answer this question. We can figure out the answer from the surrounding context. Let me show you how you do that. Scientists are just now realizing how experiences after birth, rather than X, determine the actual wiring of the human brain. So this rather than tells us that X must be the opposite of experiences after birth. So what's the opposite of something that happens to you after you're born? These are things that you are born with, right? You're born with whatever X is. That must be what X actually means. So let's look at the answers and figure out if they're things you're born with. A memory. Generally, we are not born with memories. We acquire them with experience. So memory is not correct. Learned behavior. No, we learn things with experience as well. We aren't born learned. Physical immaturity, so this would be being born small, for instance. That is an example of something that you might be born with. So at this point, we might be saying, that seems like a pretty decent answer, but that's only one example of something you might be born with. An inherited trait. This is something that's passed down from parents to children. For example, a parent might have a child and they would pass down to that child their eye color. So if they have brown eyes, the parent does, then the child might also have brown eyes. That's an inherited trait. And that covers a lot more of the things that we might be born with. And so we can see that this is a better answer. This captures more of the meaning of born with than the one particular example of physical immaturity. And this is the best answer, D.